Hey Huns, how y'all doing? It's Big Mama. Who else did you expect? Trying to curl my do. Yeah, Eunice from, what was it? Carol Burnett Show or Mama's Family or something like that. I don't know. Anywho, it is Tuesday, March the 1st. Happy March. Honey, I never thought February would get over with. For it to only have 28 days. Good gravy, sweet hannies. It took forever. There were some long days. March might go a little bit faster. We'll see. Got a lot of things going on in March. I've got to go back to Birmingham, see my rheumatologist, all that fun stuff. Batman goes to the doctor. Carol Best thing is April. We've got different things that we've got to take care of in March. And then some fun things in March. There's actually going to be a YouTuber meet and greet in Jemison, Alabama. And if you've been through Alabama, you've seen the Jemison exit sign if you go up I-65 north. Yeah, I'm just saying. Or 65 south, probably see one coming back, I'm assuming. Anywho, there's going to be a YouTuber meet and greet. Oh, wait. That's in April. That show is. Yes, I think. I'll have to look it up. I think it's April the 23rd. It's either April the 23rd or March the 23rd. Let's go to our calendar. I've got it in my planner. But, okay, it's not March the 3rd. It's got to be, or the 23rd. Yeah, no, it's got to be April. Yeah, April the 23rd. It starts at like 9 o'clock and it goes on through. We would love to see, if you're in Alabama, come on to Jemison. I've gotten up with Tiffany. I think I got up with her from a small town life. Hopefully she'll be able to come. I'm praying she can. I would love to meet her. We've been kind of talking back and forth on YouTube. Yeah. Sweet, precious family. So me, Fat Man, and Carol Beth are going to be there. So if you're in the Alabama area, central Alabama area, or even if you want to drive up, come on and drive up and you will see. Yeah, we'll be walking around. They're also doing the antiques in the garden. I can't wait to see that part. Today, March 1st, I have got dried beans soaking on the stove. I did not even think about making those until lunchtime today, and I'm like, I'm doing an impossible cheeseburger pie using bisquick. I've got a ton of bisquick up there we need to start using. So, and we're doing a low spend pantry challenge this month. Not to do just a challenge, but we are actually only have like maybe at the most, seriously, $50 a week to spend on groceries. So that's going to be near about impossible with the prices nowadays. Sweet hennies to heaven. We're praying the good Lord provides, and I know He will. I've been amazed, y'all. Here's 2 miracles that happened yesterday. I kid you not. Well, actually 3 miracles. I need to update y'all. Medical wise, I went to Dr. Veal, my vascular surgeon, and I saw them yesterday. My mouth is getting dry. I saw them yesterday. It's okay, y'all go get your glass of sweet tea too, and you want some. That's what Big Mama's gonna drink if I can pick up the... Y'all, I dropped things. Any vascular surgeon, they could not find any blockages whatsoever. Now, 6 months ago, I still had significant blockages that showed up on my ultrasound, and they were talking about it. They did not clear up. they were going to have to do surgery. So I went for an ultrasound last Monday. Went yesterday to get the results. Oh, it's the dog licking. I thought it was me leaking. It's the dog lipping up water. I was so good. Clot-wise, there were no more clots. They couldn't see any blockages. And he's like, we're going to just cut you loose. You don't need us no more. Yes. So that's one doctor down out of the gazillion that I have. I'm so excited. He did say, if anything happens back where my legs start swelling or I experience any more pain, he's thinking the pain I'm having is neuropathy. And it's not from a blockage. It could be from my back. He wants me to talk to my rheumo about it. So we're going to do that this coming Monday. I go to the rheumatologist. But that was one good miracle. They're cutting me loose. Second one, I knew good and darn well the other day I used up all my Polynesian sauce. And I was highly upset because I knew last night we were set to have chicken tenders. I looked and looked and looked for Polynesian. Could not find it. Yesterday I also looked for chicken tenders and I could not find them. I found popcorn chicken. And then when I turned around and come look at the pantry shelf to get a can of peas, lo and behold, what did I see toward the front of the condiment? I mean, like right there, smack dab in your face, it just was there. A bottle of Polynesian sauce. Y'all, and I searched that shelf high and low. I asked Fat Man if he bought me some and put it there. He's like, no, I did not buy Polynesian sauce. You told me milk and milk only, and that's all I bought you. And I did. I told him only milk. And so I'm like, where did it come from? Carol Beth, did you clean out the shelves and look and you found some for Mama? No, Mama, I didn't find that. So neither one of them did it. Who put the Polynesian where I could see it? The good Lord. Last night, like I said, I could not find the chicken tenders, but I found popcorn chicken. That fed us and we ate well. It was one of Carol Beth's favorite meals. We had popcorn chicken, corn nuggets, macaroni and cheese, and English peas. She was in hog heaven. And I was because I had the Polynesian sauce. I'm just saying. Today I go and look in the freezer to get out my hamburger meat for my impossible cheeseburger pie. What hits me smack dab in the face when I'm getting my hamburger meat? Chicken tenders. I kid you not. A whole unopened 3-pound bag of chicken tenders. Guess what we're eating later on in the month? Chicken tenders. So they can go back on the menu. Alright, today, like I said, it's lunchtime. I've got some phone calls that I need to make. Oh, another good miracle. I posted Carol Beth's paintings. And that got me thinking a lot of y'all were encouraging me to find her somewhere to display her paintings. Lo and behold, what comes up on my news feed on Facebook this morning, but Prattville, Alabama Art Guild. Prattville, Alabama is closer to us than actual in-town Montgomery. I contacted them through Messenger. They are loving to want to see her work. They would love to meet with us. They would love to have her part of the art guild and she can start displaying her art in the gallery. They have a gift shop where she can sell things, do like her little cards like she used to, and put those up for sale. So that's going to be amazing for her. I am so excited. And actually I called, made Fat Man a doctor's appointment this morning for Prattville. They want to see him Thursday morning at 8. So now I need to call the Prattville Art Guild back and say, you know, we're going to be in Prattville Thursday morning. Can y'all see her then? So pray it works out that we can go and ride with Fat Man to his doctor's appointment, leave there, go to the Prattville Art Guild, get her paintings to be seen and hopefully start getting them displayed. It's like a $35 annual fee, which right now we don't have the $35 that we can spare. But they have scholarships. So I'm going to contact them and see if she can get a scholarship. Cross your fingers, pray. That would be a huge blessing. Huge blessing. All that being said, see, this is going to be another chatty video. Hey, Hunch, how you doing? How's your cousins and them? Tell that crazy aunt I said hey. Yeah. No, but lunchtime, I was going to make me 2 corn dogs. I thought, you know what? My fat butt don't need corn dogs. I don't. Ooh, if you saw my Instagram post the other day, I got over 9,000 something hundred steps. By the time I went to bed, I was right at 10,000. I think it was 10,023 steps. Y'all, honey, my legs hurt so bad yesterday. But I am going to walk today. It is wonderful. We are like 75 degrees today. The sun is shining. There's no humidity. Perfect walking weather. So I'm walking this afternoon. And then I got to thinking, I really don't need corn dogs. I don't want anything that heavy. So I saw my protein powder. I'm still working on this jar. I'm hoping I can splurge and get me another container of that, or maybe get some from Aldi. I don't know. I'm gonna have to price it and see it out. I've got my oat silk milk. I'm still working on my 6 containers I got from Aldi. I've got some spinach that is screaming to be used. I'm gonna have to pull out like the bad pieces. I can't use that. On your spinach, if anything is wet, you don't want it. Now see, like that looks like all dried leaves. There's no moisture. So any and everything that is a dry leaf, I'm putting in here. Because like I said, it needs to be used today or thrown away. Hey, that rhymes. Use today or throw it away. I do need to clean out the refrigerators today. Well, refrigerator, we're down to 1. Still would love to get a backup. Always love to have a backup, because you never know when those things are going to get wonky and decide to change. Alright, so this is how I'm going to be assembling my... I'm just going to... Well, let's go ahead and put in our powder. And I think I've got some frozen fruit in my freezer that needs to be used as well. So, and I don't run. Okay, 2 scoops. And then oat milk. I'm going to put some peanut butter in it. If I can get this lid on. Alright, I'm going to throw this spinach away. I'm going to go get me some fruit out of the freezer. And then we'll continue. Okay. This is going to show kind of how we're using up things that need to be used up anyway. I had these strawberries I froze just like this. I mean, I just popped them in the freezer and said I'll get to them another day. Today is that day. You can tell they have been in there for a good hot minute. Look at them. Technically, if they were fresh and looked like this, I would throw them away. I mean, I would just throw them away. They look dried out. They don't look appealing at all. But we're talking smoothies, and we're talking... I'm desperate, so we're going to use these bad boys. I could not find my bananas. I think they're in the other freezer. And these have been kind of in my way in this freezer here in the kitchen. So I'm just cutting off the tops. Technically, you're supposed to do all this and put them in a better bag than the way I did it. Don't do the way I did. Don't do as I do, do as I say. How many times have you ever heard your mama or grandmama or somebody say that to you? Don't do as I do, you do as I say. So that got that used up. It's out of my freezer now. It's out of the way. And I spent no money whatsoever on making my smoothie today. I'm not going to put peanut butter in it because I just don't think peanut butter and strawberry sounds too appealing to me. I mean, it just don't. Alright, we are going to blend this bad boy up. I'm going to turn y'all off while I do. We got, it is kind of butt nasty color. Yeah, that's not the most appealing color I've ever seen in a smoothie, but it's good for me. It's using stuff up that I have. We're gonna get it down one way or another. You know what? It's not that bad. It really is not. I think I can finish this. It's got like an after chalky taste. But it's not making me want to gag or throw up. So those are 2 pluses. And I know it's going to fill me up. This will definitely... Oh, here's some strawberry on the side. This will definitely fill me up for the afternoon. It's going to kind of help keep me going. Without any unneeded calories or sweets or anything like that. So, happy lunch. I might start doing this for lunch. Just make sure I have some greens on hand. I'll freeze my fruit better or buy the... only bad thing about buying the pre-frozen fruit, I'll have to price it compared to fresh fruit. And like I've got some halos over there that need to be used. I wonder, I might be doing a Halo chocolate oat milk smoothie tomorrow. I don't know what orange and chocolate would taste like. I don't think so. I might just do a oat milk and oranges. And even that don't sound good. Yeah, I'm going to have to research that. Alright, so let me finish my smoothie, and then we're going to get back to our rat killing, as my grandmother would say. In other words, back to our to-do list. Really not bad. Okay, Hans, I'm back. It is now 2:10 in the afternoon. I have been soaking my baby limas I'd let them boil for their 2 minutes, had them soaking for an hour, finally just drained them. I just kind of let them sit in the thing. Tonight, like I said, I'm doing impossible cheeseburger pie. But for my peas, I always like to season my peas or beans with either bacon grease or salt pork. I've had this salt pork in the freezer for a while. And remember, I think I showed y'all when I was using my vacuum sealer, I vacuum sealed all of it up in like single serve portions. And I just put all my little bags, I think I've got like 6, and I just put all of it in, except for the ones I dropped. Now I'll put him back in too. He's sealed up. I just put them all in, corralled them all in one bag. That way I'm not losing them at the bottom of the freezer. Trust me, I've learned. I thought, oh, I'll just put them in there. I'll be able to find them. I'm going to group them right here. They wander. They wander. Evidently, they like talking to the popsicles and the hot dogs and all kinds of things. So, yeah, it is. I got hot. I had to take my cardigan off, so it is what it is. It's just a bigger tank top and a little tank top. Yeah, one's supportive and one is not. Anywho, I'm going to cut open one. I'm going to put the rest back in the freezer. But you can see it's vacuum sealed. It's very protected. This is one serving. And so, well, you know, one cook time. Not one serving, but one cook time. I'm just going to throw it in there. I'm going to go ahead and put these on like medium low. Let them do their thing. To me, they're better if they cook for at least an hour and a half, preferably 2 hours. Now, I don't like them mushy, but I don't like them like al dente. Kind of like you would pasta. Yeah, no, your beans aren't supposed to be that way. Not to me, anyway. Not to me. So I got those going. It will not take me long at all for the cheeseburger pie. I need to kind of go ahead and maybe get out my pie pan so I won't forget to do it in a pie pan. Oh goodness, my nose. I've been doing this running thing. Pray it's nothing. Yeah, we're going to pray it's nothing. It better be nothing. I'm just saying. Alright, now, so I got that going. I've dusted my bedroom, as y'all have seen. I've got my Roomba still going. Buddy, she has not quit or given up yet. I'm waiting on her battery to kind of let her know, hey, you need to go back home. Because the last time I just picked her up and put her on her charging station, evidently I didn't get on there right because she was not charged. I had to wait and charge her yesterday so I could use her today. And I know I'm not supposed to be drinking iced tea, but oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm tired of water. But I know when I'm gaining some pounds, it's going to be from sweet iced tea. Right, I never did get my rolls made, or my bread made, or my dough made, or my sour starter made. I might start my sour starter. That, or I'm going to walk around the block. I have not decided just yet. What I might do, go ahead and do my starter. Let me think this through. I'm thinking. If I go ahead and start my starter, then before I sit down and give it a hot minute's thought, I can go ahead and walk. I'll let my phone charge for one thing. No, I haven't put it on charge yet either. I was on hold for an important phone call. And it told me my hold time was going to be an hour. 60 minutes. Like time that I do not want to waste on hold. But I hold anyway. Because it's an important call. Halfway through, when I've got like 20 minutes left to go on hold for this phone call, my battery dies. It did not give me any warning. It just beep beep. I thought I bumped it off. because I had it down in my shirt. And so I thought I had bumped it wrong. I'm like, leave it to me to screw that up. And then when I hit like a button to figure out what had gone wrong, I realized, yeah, goofball, it's dead. 20 minutes left for my hold time. So, now I got to charge my phone back up, and by the time it charges, their office will be closed. So yeah, that phone call's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, y'all. Let's see. What the heck? Alright. We're doing it this way. There we go. Anyhoozles. Alright. So, see, now I done set my fat honey down, and I don't want to get up and make the sourdough starter. My mind is like, you know what, I could do that tomorrow. We could make crescent roll, because even if I made my sourdough starter, it'd take 3 days for it to really do, where I could feed it and make something out of it and then save a cup for next time. Yeah, I know. No. Because like I said, I done sat down now. I do have to research a few things. Of course, I can't do it on my phone because it's dead. So maybe I do need to go ahead. But I don't like walking without my tunes. Yeah. So we just might sit here and think about it for a hot minute. I'll be back. Okay, my loves, we are back in the kitchen. I'm in the process of making the impossible cheeseburger pie. If you want the recipe, I'll link it down below. It is from the Pillsbury site. In bisquick. Oh, no, Betty Crocker, excuse me. It's from the Betty Crocker site. Pillsbury don't sue me. Betty Crocker don't sue me. Alright, I'm putting y'all, I'm trying to put y'all somewhere, and y'all just won't behave. What I've already done, I went ahead and I browned up, go ahead and brown up a pound of hamburger meat. You can use ground turkey, you can use ground chicken, you can use ground pork. As long as it's ground, you can do it. Ground pork is actually really good. Those pork burgers we had done from Every Plate, they were wonderful. Never thought about ground pork, but ground pork before, but it was good. Right now, okay, like I said, I've already got, I've got to shift some things around. What I did, went ahead and browned, like I said, I browned up my hamburger meat, and you put onion in it. You put 1 large onion chopped, and it was 1 pound of hamburger meat. Luckily, I already had some onion sliced in the refrigerator. So I just got it out, took my kitchen shears and cut them. You know, they were already sliced. I just went ahead and cut them up into like little pieces. Got that used up. And it didn't occur to me. My hamburger meat is all packaged in 2-pound packs. That's just the way we roll. And now that it's just me, Fat Man, and Carol Beth, really and truly 1 pound would get us by. But I love the fact that I do have 2 pounds. I can make like 2 of this casserole. Freeze 1, save 1. Or we can, you know, use it the next day, or use it as leftovers, or, you know, whatever. It just depends on how it goes on this one. So I went ahead and I browned up my meat, like I said, with the onion. I drained it and I put it in my pan. I had my pie pan. And when I was doing that, that's when I realized, you dummy, you got 2 pounds. So I went ahead and took this casserole pan, it's one of my smaller ones, and put some in there, so I halved it. Well, I went ahead and got out my bisquick. It's a 1/2 cup of bisquick for 1 pie. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make up the dough, or the ingredients for the dough, or pie mixins, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to go ahead and mix that up for one. If I can get y'all to, there we go. I think y'all will sit there without knocking and falling over, maybe. We shall see. Alright, so I'm going to move this out of our way. I'll need it for the next bowl, but for right now, we can just pop it out of the way. Alright, we're going to need milk, and we're going to need eggs. And please, Lord Jesus, let me have enough eggs, because it takes 2 eggs for each one. I'm running out of room quickly. I'm just going to put them there. Alright. So, our filling, or our crust, however you want to call it, you're going to mix the rest of your ingredients. So, it's a pound of hamburger meat, 1 onion, teaspoon of salt, shredded cheese. That's what's in my pans now. Okay, then for your filling, or your crust, or whatever you want to call it, 1/2 cup of bisquick, and 1 cup of milk. Let me get my 1 cup measure. This is so easy, and it is one of Fat Man's ultimate favorites, and I have not made it in a hot minute, and I don't know why. I don't know why I don't make it more often. Like I said, it's easy. I have a ton of bisquick. I bought the big box. It's what size box? 6-pound box. I got the 6-pound box from Sam's when it was on instant savings. Y'all, it was only like $4.28. So yes, I stocked up and got 2. I'm kicking myself in a way for not getting more. But then it occurred to me, you goofball, you need to be using it. Alright, so we're getting our 2 eggs in here. There we go. 2 eggs. So we're going to mix this together. I'm going to get my whisk. I really wanted to show y'all, I wanted to show y'all this, but I didn't want to waste time showing you about browning hamburger meat. Y'all know how to brown meat. Alright. But I am going to show you, I think I'll have time to show y'all how to make water cornbread. Water bread. It's like a hoe cake. It's almost like a hush puppy. If you saw my Facebook page, you saw where I had posted Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. He had actually did a video on cooking it. And I posted, oh Lord, I almost went over. I posted it to my Facebook page. Alright, so there's this one. It almost seems like it's not going to be enough. I don't know. We're going to pray that it is. It looks like it is. Okay. Now that I've kind of mushed it down, it looks like we might be getting somewhere. I see some dry spots on that bisquick. So that lets me know I need to stir the next one a little bit better. Maybe I need a fork to really kind of scrape up. I need a mixer, but that's not happening. No time soon. Alright, I went ahead and preheated my oven to 400. I'm going to go ahead and put that one in to make more room. And we're going to bake them for 25 minutes. So this is what I'm saying. It is so easy. You can take browned hamburger meat you've already got in your freezer. Thaw it out. Boom. There you go. I always recommend, and I don't have any. I need to get some made up. Let me go ahead and get my milk. Remember, it's 1 cup of milk. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. Hopefully I'll get that man to take me to the grocery store Thursday. He's got his doctor's appointment. So I'm hoping and praying he will agree to kind of just take off maybe the whole day or that morning. I don't know. I don't know what I can talk him into. But I desperately need to go to the store. Like I said, we'll have about $50 that we can spend this time. Dry my hands. Alright, so I've done everything but the bisquick. And it's half a cup of bisquick. So 1 cup of milk, half a cup of bisquick, and 2 eggs. And that is what you need for this impossible cheeseburger pie. And remember, whoa, son of a biscuit. Remember, like I said, what was I saying? Oh, I didn't have y'all where you could see what I was doing, did I? It's just that 1 cup of milk, half a cup of biscuit, 2 eggs. I keep repeating it for myself, but I know I'm always going to have to look back at my recipe. Hey, Foxy. Hey, sweet girl. And I went ahead, I'm so used to making up my menu for the month. And I went ahead and did, I'm trying to scrape this bottom real good. I went ahead and did that. And then I remembered I'm going to try to shop weekly and get like the lost leaders. Whatever's on the ad on the front page, that's what you want to be getting. Or if they have like a really good special deal, or like digital coupons or something. Alright, we're going to pour this one in here. Alright. See how it's still, I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I made it, so I don't know if that's normal. We'll find out. Alright, so I'm going to pop that one in. And remember, we're 25 minutes. Hey, Google. Set timer, 25 minutes.
25 minutes. And that's starting now.
Okay. I'm fixing to raise y'all back up where you can see Big Mama. You don't want to miss none of this. Look at it. Alright, so I'm going to close my bisquick up. See, I bought the 6-pound bag, a box. And once you open it, you really and truly want to put it in something airtight. That way weevils or pantry moths or whatever you want to call them doesn't get into it. That's like I've got all my, whenever you open a thing of flour, or I've got my all-purpose flour, my self-rising flour, and my self-rising cornmeal. I'm going to get out my cornmeal and my all-purpose flour, because now we're going to get to the fun part. I want to do water bread and show y'all how to do water bread. I've got my little lima beans on the stove top. They're kind of doing their thing. I do still have them on low. They are basically done. I remember I put them on like around 2. And you see how they've done kind of cooked somewhat out of their skins. But they are not mushy. They're still holding their shape. Yeah, that's perfect. So what I might do is actually just turn it off. And then come time for supper, I'll heat it up just a little. It does need salt though. I'm glad I tasted that one, because it does need more salt. Now watch, I probably over-salted it. But yeah, it needed a good hit of salt for sure. And I've got little scallions that I'm going to cut up to go with. I love onion, especially green onion, to go with my dried beans, dried peas, any kind of field pea. We've got purple hulls in there. We got crowders in there. We've got black crowders. If you've never had a black crowder, oh my stars, they be good. They're odd to look at because they are jet black. And a lot of people are like, I ain't never seen no black pea before. Because usually we get like Mississippi Silver or the, you know, the pink eye field peas or, you know. But they'll freak out if they see that black pea. Oh my goodness. Alright, now, for our water bread, what I need, looking for my boiler. Aha. Here's another one. And we're going to go ahead and boil 2 cups of water. I'm trying to go ahead and catch hot water because that way it'll be quicker to go ahead and heat up and do its thing. Alright. 2 cups of boiling water is what you're going to need. I'm going to move that off that eye, put my water back there. We're going to crank that up. Now, we're going to go ahead and get our meal mixture mixed up. Let's see. And I know I can get to it. Oh, Foxy baby, look out. She's like right there under my feet. Bless her heart. She loved getting her grooming Saturday. Hey, baby. She looks so good. And now her little down. She's getting like that down fur on her sides. And, yeah. Alright. Scrolling, I'm scrolling, I'm scrolling. Scrolling. Alright, first of all, don't y'all see the resemblance? I patted that down a little bit, pooped this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm Eunice. Okay, come on now.
I usually don't do sides.
Okay.
Side dishes. So you pour your little peanut oil.
Alright. He was making enough for like a buttload. I'm only going to make like half that recipe. So, I'm going to need this bowl. Alright. So to make a buku load, you need 2.5 cups of cornmeal. I'm only going to do probably 1 1/4. If I can get mine done. Oh, look here, wait. I forgot I can do it this way. Yes. What that is. Oh, it's on the bottom maybe? It was on the bottom. Outside bottom. Alright, so we're going to get probably 1 1/4 cups of cornmeal. We're going to see how that works. Alright. Why are you not wanting to come out? And like I said, he was talking about you could do a little bit too much. That's going to be one of them things where I got too much, got too little, put some back, need more. I finally got it. Alright, now, I need maybe 1/2 cup. Yeah, because he had done a whole cup of his flour. So let's do 1/2. Maybe. Let's see what we have. Yeah, that's about 1/2. Alright, so I'll put that 1/2 cup I guess y'all need to be where you can see. The only thing I've got in here so far is 1 1/4 cups of cornmeal and a 1/2 cup of flour. That's all I've done so far. I'm going to put these up. I feel better if I put things back exactly where they go rather than cleaning up after. That way if I get tuckered, it's where it needs to be. Alright, now you are going to put a pinch of salt. Not a whole lot, just a pinch. Let me get y'all down here where you can see. There. I think you could. Can you see? You can see now. So I'm doing a pinch of salt, maybe another little squirt. There we go. And you're actually going to need just a smidgen of sugar. So I got my sugar bowl out. Look at my sugar bowl. It matches my china that we use every day. Look, this thing needs washing. We use this technically for coffee. Okay, I'm going to do just a smidge. That was maybe half of a, I don't know, I had a good bit in my hand and I only used a smidgen of it. So, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon, if that. Alright, now my water's boiling. I need to get my grease going. Alright, so, water's boiling. I'm going to pull it off. We're going to get our grease going. Pull that off the eye. Now, we're going to need a good bit of grease in our pan. Oh, heavens. I think I need to get a new jug. I've used that jug. I forgot about that. Oh, Lord, I'm knocking over condensed milk. Fiddle. It don't want to let go. It's one of them 2-pack things from Sam's. Here we go. 2-packs things from Sam's. Alright. Let's see if I can get y'all. Well, no, you're going to need to be here to watch how that works out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, if I can get the darn thing opened. What the heck? I had a hard time opening some medicine that we had to get for the cat. I could not get it open. Carol Beth couldn't even get it open. Batman had to use pliers to open it. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Alright, I'm going to put a good bit of grease in your skillet. And yeah, I'm using my iron skillet. I use that puppy for everything. That's what I use to brown my hamburger meat in. Alright, now we're going to take this boiling water. This is what's going to cook your cornmeal. It's going to cook it. The only thing we're going to do in that grease is fry it up. Making kind of like a hush puppy. Alright, here we go. We're pouring this boiling water in. And I'm going to kind of stir it as we go. I really need me a spoon. Let's get rid of... Whoa. Definitely don't want to spill that on you, do you? Alright. I'm hoping I didn't... See, that is cooking that cornmeal, y'all. Look at there. And if I see that it's going to be too soupy, you know what? I think that's going to be about right. Might need a little bit more cornmeal in it. Just kind of thicken it up just a little bit. We want it in a ball. That ain't a ball. So, we're going to add some more cornmeal till we have us a ball. Whoa. Say, whoa, Nellie. Might be one of them things where I added too much and I need more water. Added too much water and I need more cornmeal. Okay, we're getting into a ball. I need to swap this out for a spoon. We're going to get a good thick one, because we're mixing some good thick stuff. Uh-oh. I can't tell. There we go. Alright, this is what's cooking this cornmeal. See how it's in a ball now? We're getting there. It's done cooked it. Except for what I added, and we're going to be mixing it in. So if you see where it's a little soupy, you got a little bit too much water. So you want it to where it will go and form a ball. Basically like that. I'm scared to add any more cornmeal. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring this over here. Oh, I stepped on Foxy. Lord have mercy, I did not mean to, but y'all, she gets right up in the way. Bless her heart. She can't see over there, and Lord have mercy knows I did not see her. Alright, that grease is good and hot. Remember how I told you, either you can do like Grandmama. If it ain't going anywhere, you can spit in it. If you hear a sizzle, you know it's ready. Or put your spoon in there. Do you see those bubbles? See those bubbles around that wooden spoon? That lets you know your grease is ready. Alright, now, in order to do this, let's pan back out. In order to do, I'm going to use my scoop. You can make it in a ball with your hand, or you can just take and slide it off the spoon that you stirred it with. But I think I'm going to just do this. Technically, I needed a little bit more grease to make it where it would be completely covered. But it is what it is. Maybe I need to get smaller. I'm going to do that way. Alright, rest of them we're going to do this way. I'm just going to take my spoon, gather it up on that big spoon, take another spoon, and I'm going to scrape it off down in there. And this is just going to be how you do water bread, or to me, cornpones are when I use my black iron skillet that looks like a stalk of corn or an ear of corn, and you do your cornbread in that. That, to me, that's what cornpone is, because it looks like a thing of corn. Now, some people call these hush puppies, and yeah, they are like a hush puppy. I need to flip. Oh, shoot. I need to turn my grease down, what I need to do. You're just going to take it and flip it over. Flip them over like so. I'll let that one sit maybe a little bit too long. There you go, buddy. There you go. You can even do, like to make a bigger one, do it out like that. Take up your whole spoon. Now, to me, that's what hoe cakes are. It just depends on how you lay it out. Alright, now, I'm going to go ahead and get me a plate. And I'm going to put a good bit of Scott towel on it. Now, you can, and I do have some paper sacks down in there. If I'm tempted, I'll get one or two. You can actually put paper plate down, a paper sack on top of a plate, and put it off on that sack. That's how we do hush puppies and fish if we're doing a fish fry. you put it off on that paper sack. And you want to talk about soak up that grease. That's how we do fried chicken too. Just slap it on that paper, or put it in the paper sack, and just kind of let it sit till you're ready to eat. And it's done soaked up that grease. Because you don't want to eat all that grease. Good, but it ain't good for you. And I don't like greasy chicken. I don't like greasy fish. I love fried catfish though. Lord have mercy. But see, if you wanted to make these hush puppies, you would add chopped onion. And some people put peppers in their hush puppies. It just depends. Everybody swears they've got the best hush puppy recipe. And you can do hot hush puppies, just basically the same thing, only you put your onion, and then you can do jalapeno in them. And that makes good spicy hush puppies. Alright, the rest I'm going to do like I do my hoe cake. I'm just going to kind of flatten it out. And then just kind of dip it in the pan. And they're going to be bigger. This is what these look like. Like little hush puppies. But you can call them water bread. Like I said, some people call them hoe cakes, corn pones. I'm going to look and see if I can find my corn pone pan to show y'all. Because to me, that's true corn pone. When you got it in that special little pan. I don't want these to burn. Yeah, it wasn't time to turn it over. Would that handle go hot, Mom? Alright, let's see if I can find, without scaring myself. I don't like opening. Yeah, these need re-seasoning like that. Here is my corn pone pan. Do you see how it looks like ears of corn? It needs re-seasoning. Do you see how it's got flakies in there? And then I have this one that I don't have to use. Oh Lord. And I don't know why. I love this pan. It makes your individual slices. And that's good. That is good cornbread right there. I'm going to get them pans out and get Fat Man to do me a favor. If you ever need to re-season your pans, put them in a fire. Some people tell you don't do that, but I've done it many a time. I've got, well, this is one of my grandma's. This sucker is probably 100 years old, like for real, because she died when she was 102, maybe 101. Anywho, it was her stepmother's. Yeah. And this one had like caked up black on the outside. And that's when you put it in fire to get all that excess off. I cannot get enough to drink today, y'all. Like I ain't like a damn, shucks. I'm like a camel. Yeah. Gotta watch that. My grandma be done put soap on my tongue. But yeah, this is, now these are the size of what we call hoe cakes. Might have to crank my, I'm not going to pat that one flat. You do them where they're kind of mountainy, like, you know, rough edges, they get real crispy. It just depends on if you want smooth. See how smooth that is? I'm going to show you how that one's going to do. See, these are smooth. That one is probably going to be crunchy. Let's kind of get a rough one. We're going to do him right there. You don't want to overload your pan, but if you're doing the smaller ones, you can cram a whole lot more in there. I'm going to go ahead and break this one open and show y'all that it is done, because your cornmeal was already cooked with that water. It's still steaming. You just frying it. That's hot, but oh my goodness, that was so good. That's the best thing since sliced bread, y'all. I kid you not. I salted it just right. Got just the right amount of sugar in it. Couldn't be no better. Unless you had hot butter. Butter on it would be. You can add cheese to these. You can add corn, whole kernel corn, and onion and bell pepper. That makes them good. You can do them however you want. Whole kernel corn is really good on them though. Just right. Perfect. Ooh, that handle's getting hot. And there's no remedy for that. You just got to deal with it. I can't get that one to flip over. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The outside is just crunchy enough. And the inside is perfect. Make sure you boil your water. And be careful pouring it in your bowl. 2 tips. Yes. This is going to be delicious with these impossible. Ooh, they looking good. Hey, Google. How much time left on timer?
There's 8 seconds to go.
8 seconds. Oh, there we go. Alright. I was hoping they would hurry up and get done. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me get the other one out. Whoa. That is hot. Okay, we're just going to put it there like that. Alright. That up. Alright, so that is going to be supper tonight. I want to go ahead, let me go ahead and pull these that are done out. I don't want them to burn. And then we're going to cut open that Impossible cheeseburger pie. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of pop one side and pull them up and let y'all see what it looks like. But I cannot wait to eat this meal. I have thought about this and thought about this the last 3 days. I'm like, when can I hurry up and make that? Like I said, I went ahead and made up my menu. And I kind of made it for the month. And then I realized, no, back up. You want to do it each week and get the things on sale and see if that helps our grocery budget. Jennifer Brockman from A Country Life, she has started doing that. And she said that she's been able to see a difference. So, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to try it and see. And I'll let y'all know what happens. But right now, we are going to pop up. Look at that. that cheese and that crust came to the top, and it's like got the bread filling all throughout. It's going to be delish. You can also do this with ground sausage, and it will make it like a breakfast meal. So give Impossible Cheeseburger, whatever you want to make it, pie a try, and then try water bread. Trust me, you will love it. Yeah. And it don't take long, because you're already, cooked it. All you're doing is frying the outside. Getting it good and crispy. Alright, until next time, y'all be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. Eat you a hoe cake and be happy. And until next time, bye y'all. Say hey to your mamas and them, and kiss your cousins, and just kind of wave from a distance to the crazy ants out there. Bye y'all.